Hi, welcome back to our channel. We are lucky enough to have Dr. Stacy back. She's going to tell us all about there's a promotion if you sign up now. Let me just put the contact information up right away. If you sign up now, if you call Dr. Stacy or if you sign up under me, and I'll let Dr. Stacy explain the promotion, but it's all about glutathione. Everyone is talking about glutathione these days, and well, yeah. Well, okay. So here's the patch. Here's the sleeve that shows you the patch. It's a transdermal patch, right? It's a little patch. Dr.
Mhm.
Stacey has it there, and you put it on your skin, different parts. Where do they recommend putting glutathione patch?
So glutathione can go different places. If you're feeling sick, don't feel well, right here on the tonsil, or not the tonsils, the lymph nodes would be great because a lot of times your tonsils are swollen and you got the sore throat. Or right here, this is your thymus area. So if you just gently stimulate this area, thanking the thymus for all of the healing T cells going out to remove all the virus and bugs in your body, gently. But right here's a really good spot for glutathione too if you're not feeling well. I know when Brent had a little bit of a sore throat last year, I had him put one glutathione on each of his lymph nodes right here. And I said, come back to me when you feel fine. And it was a couple hours later, and he came back. He's like, I feel fine. I've never had that fast, besides
Wow.
Ice Wave. He said, I've never had that fast of a product response with the patches because, he wears X39, Eon 49. He wears them, but he doesn't like feel immediate things. He instantly felt perfect. But right there, here, or like the top of the foot. So if you have some alcohol or you feel extra toxic, the top of the foot is a great spot to help detox the liver. That's that liver meridian. But you can always do below the belly button. Some people actually like to put the patch on their liver. Some people do that if they have issues with their liver. They actually can feel pain in their liver, and they say that putting the spot on the spot of the liver, obviously on the skin, where it's located underneath, would be a good spot to put it on as well too.
So glutathione is the master antioxidant, and there's a tremendous increase. The body produces its own glutathione. There are a lot of programs now, cost a lot of money to get other people's glutathione injected into them. Yeah,
Not other people's glutathione, synthetic forms of
synthetic.
glutathione. So
Uh-huh.
it's a manufactured, right? They're making it. It's not your own. You're injecting it, or they can use suppositories or sublinguals, sprays. There are lots of forms that people get their glutathione. It's just the thing with glutathione, it only has a 7-minute half life, which means within a couple hours, it's gone. So, being the big antioxidant, right, chomp up all the free radicals, you have no more protection in your body after a couple hours. And so you're going to have to keep reapplying it or keep, putting it into your body. However, you're doing that. People aren't going to inject themselves with glutathione multiple times throughout the day. I mean, it's an IV type thing. They usually do glutathione pushes at the end of like a Myers cocktail or something. So it's not like, like a B vitamin, you could just, pop yourself in a muscle with a needle, inject it. D vitamin, find a fatty spot, pop it in, inject it. Glutathione pushes are, they're a full 60 ml syringe that you would IV push in. So you're not doing that to yourself. That's like a licensed person that can put a needle into your vein, right? So when you look at sublinguals or different supplements, they don't taste great either. People complain a lot about how bad they taste, but they know the importance of them. And so the thing with the patch is you have your own glutathione. It is a tripeptide in your body. You were born with it. Kids have an abundance of it. We see that athletes, they're big on glutathione because of what it does for the reducing oxidative stress and helps with the free radicals from the stress and the body that they're putting on their body when they're in these sports, and helping to keep the cells clean and healthy. But as we age, our glutathione declines most often because of Well, we've talked so many times about this, the over-the-counter pills that people pop that wreck your glutathione, completely destroy it. The other medical types of things that people do, shots, different over prescription medications, wreck your glutathione. And so that's your body's defense mechanism. That's your body's way to be able to keep you healthy and keep you strong. But the people that are the oldest on the planet in the blue zones, which you're close to Loma Linda out there, you can head on over. But there, I've been to 3 of them so far. But the people that are the oldest on the planet, the centurions, they're literally have the highest level of glutathione on the planet because of their practices, right? The things that they don't do that we do, the things they don't expose themselves, and the things that they do that most people don't, right? Most Americans don't. But when we look at this patch, we are actually able to elevate our own glutathione. So it's there, it's present in your body, but it's not effective right now, or it's declined for some reason. So we can put the patch on. I recommend daytime because you don't typically want to detox at night, but recommend daytime, and then leave it on 12 hours. It's going to elevate your glutathione over 300%. Some studies even show up to 600% elevation in glutathione, but it sustains it for a 24-hour period. So technically you wouldn't need to put the patch on except for every other day. Okay, because it is going to keep your elevation of your glutathione for a 24-hour period. But that's up to you. I personally wear it daily because I'm like, well, if the blue zone people wear it daily, or no, they're not wearing it daily, but their glutathione's the highest, right? I want to wear it daily so I can keep my glutathione the highest. And honestly, Ellie, I'm someone that never, like, rarely gets sick. And if I do, I feel something, I'm like, maybe a sniffle or something, and then boom, it's gone, right? I'm using all my stuff. Since I started using Lifewave's patches almost 5 years ago, you know how many times I've been sick? You know how many times I've felt a sniffle or a something or a bug of anything? Zero. Not one time. That's awesome. And I've never been a sick person, but not one time, which is super impressive. My husband, before Lifewave, he would get maybe once or twice a year, he'd get sick. And man, right? No offense, man flu, right? The man flu is like, whew, it's a bad thing. But it would be once or twice a year, and he'd have the man flu, and he'd be out, on the couch 4 or 5 days. Zero since we've been using the patches. And we're in our 50s. That's huge.
It really is. I realize also, in the 3 years I've been patching, I don't remember ever getting sick.
You've never missed a Tuesday. You've never missed a week where you're like, I'm sick, can't be there.
I remember before I started patching, I was sick all the time. I mean, you just work through it. I wouldn't take days off from work. I would, but yeah, these patches are amazing, and it's kind of, unless you're really conscious of it, you're really thinking of it. And by the way, Jenny, good to see you. You're a Lifewave distributor. I'm happy to, if you ever need to reach out and you want to increase your audience, just let me know, and we'll get online together if I can help you. But so there's some promotions now. Dr. Stacey has limited time. I want to make sure we get to these promotions. There are some glutathione promotions right now that are really, really wonderful. I mean, we love the glutathione patch. We now, since we went to the boot camp, we now use X45, X49 all the time as well, X39, X49. And I mean, I just know my body, my back, that I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I'm a carpenter. I'm picking up out here the rocks everywhere, so my back is in a constant state of strain, which I like. I like to keep my back working. It makes me feel good. But with the X39, X49, I'm able to work, even though I know consciously that there would be pain if I didn't have these on. It's just amazing. But anyway, I'll let you, please tell us about this special. It's really exciting.
Okay, perfect. So when you sign up, if you're not currently signed up with Ellie, okay, When you sign up as a brand partner with Ellie with an advanced pack or advanced plus or a premium pack, you're going to receive either 1 month of glutathione free if you do the advanced pack, or 2 months of glutathione free if you do the advanced plus, or 3 months of glutathione if you do the premium pack. And the beautiful thing is, Ellie will get the exact same thing. So either you will get 1, 2, or 3. So let's talk about these packs. Lifewave has 4 packs. We have a core pack that's not included in this promo, but the core pack is $2.95. So if you're like, I can only do the core pack, that's perfectly fine. No worries, but you won't get the free glutathione. The beautiful thing about the advanced pack is it is below wholesale pricing. So core pack, wholesale price, $2.95. You can get 3 months of X39. Fantastic, right? Or you can mix and match with what you want. Well, the advanced pack lets you go below wholesale pricing. So you can get, let's say, for example, 3 months of X39, 3 months of X49 for only $5.35. That's only $89 for a month supply of each, below wholesale pricing. And with the advanced, you would get a free month of the glutathione free. Of course, you can put whatever you want in the advanced pack. You don't have to do 3 of 3. You can do 4 X39 and 4 Eon. Some people do that in their advanced pack, and you would get a month of the glutathione free. The Advanced Plus pack gives you 11 sleeves, okay? And again, mix and match how you want. Say you want to get 5 X39s and 6 or 5 X49s, and maybe you want to get 2 glutathiones, you would get 2 more glutathiones free, okay? So that's giving you an additional 2. And then if you do the premium pack, you get 20 sleeves. So you could do 10X39, 10X49, and you would get 3 of the glutathione free. Or again, mix and match how you want. That's why you're going to call me, because you're going to tell me what's going on with you, and I'm going to tell you what patches would benefit you and or you and your partner, your spouse, whatever, family members, and I'll customize that pack based on the number that you can get inside of each one. But when you look at the advanced, it's $5.35, $89 a sleeve, and then of course less than that for our supported patches. Advanced Plus is going to be about $85 per sleeve, and the premium is $84 per sleeve. So you're dropping down in price that you're paying per sleeve, and you're getting, of course, a better discount, and you're getting more free of the glutathione. So that promo started yesterday, and it actually runs until the 18th. So we'll remind you guys about this again next week, because we will be able to obviously offer it all this week and all next week. And again, when you sign up as a brand partner with Ellie, he's going to get the free glutathiones as well as you. So I know he and Danielle will be super excited about that, because glutathione is important for all of us.
Yeah, Danielle loves glutathione. You're taking glutathione now, right? Yeah, she really likes it because she has health kinds of issues. What?
Yeah, the liver stuff.
Oh, she has some like kind of liver things and stuff. But anyway, that's really exciting. So I want to just remind everyone that Dr. Stacy's on tonight too, at drstacyzoom.com. What are you discussing tonight?
So tonight is part 1 in our 4-part series on brain health. So this is going to be a huge series, and we're going to kick off tonight talking about why our brains are fried right now. It's not your fault. So not to, shame anybody, but to create understanding and open that door for support. So when you think, oh, I can't remember what I just said or what I just read, or what was that person's name, or why did I walk in that room, or I'm trying but my brain just won't cooperate, or I can't remember certain details, or I feel overreactive or overwhelmed, or I have brain fog, or I hear things people say but it's just not registering. So we're really going to spend tonight diving into those components, and then 3 more components over the next 3 weeks of what you can do for different simple little things, right? What you can do to support your brain in relaxing and to help your brain to detox without taking supplements, but to help it to be able to calm and be able to actually internalize what's needed in your life in a way that is not overreactive, in a way that you're not trying to scramble to remember or get things done, but just to be able to be the sharpest that you can in your brain. And of course, we're going to make that gut brain connection as well. So it's a first of the 4-part series because I feel like it's super important in 2026. When I Zoom with people across the board, Ellie, last year in 2025, I would say it was very, very common that people would mention brain fog. What do you have for cognition? What do you have for memory? What do you have so I can complete tasks, stay focused, stay on task? The ADD, the ADHD, that all of that was so prevalent. And we didn't have a neurological series last year. We didn't have a series on the brain, and we did the year before. And so I'm going to have this series. And then after I do the 4-part, I'm actually going to bring in different doctors again, and we're going to talk individually each week about the brain and how they support their clients, their patients in their practices, depending on obviously the type of practice and what they can do and utilize. Our listeners can. And of course, we're going to be incorporating the patches and how these patches support the brain in different areas and really dive it into that for everybody as well.
Right. I know the carnosine patch is important for neurological.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really good. Okay, so let me just check the time. Yeah, we have a few minutes. Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions? And again, Jenny, it's great that you're a brand partner. And if you need to reach out, if you want me to help you, that's what we're all about. We're kind of ramping things up. We're getting, instead of getting more casual about Lifewave, I'm getting more interested in promoting this amazing healing technology that most people, it's so new. It's actually, the company is not new. The invention, David Schmidt's been inventing this for 20 years. And they have all kinds of clinical evidence and double-blind experiments that show these patches really do work. But convincing regular normie type people that putting a patch on you is going to be more effective than taking a pill we're just not, people are not right there. I just want to mention, I showed this story the other day. There was a company that put out a series of vitamins for children that were causing kidney failure and everything else, and they knew about it, and they were doing this intentionally. I mean, it's just but I just want to gloss over that. I don't want to focus on that, but the fact of the matter is that we have not been privy to real advances in this area of health, really. And this is a technology, because it's network marketing, because it's not being controlled by major corporations. This is a technology that's really cutting edge. And Dr. Stacy and I talked about somebody was going to sign up, but they're saying they're waiting for the med beds. The med beds, they may come out in April, they may not. They've been telling us for years the med beds are about to come out. So, and even if they do come out, you may want to still wear the patches. It's not like you're going to be completely, your health is going to be completely rewired. And I think the patches will have a relevance after med beds as well. But for sure, now when we don't have med beds, this is an amazing time to really get in on technology that will, for me at least, it really changed my life. And so unconsciously, so it was so sublime, so under the radar. I was just like, 3 years later, I'm just like, wow, man, I haven't had a cold. I don't take naps anymore. My hair is still, I still have hair on my head, and all these other things. I'm working pretty hard out up here on my house and stuff, with like the back pain. The X39 nullifies the pain, so I can work really vigorously. And like I said, I enjoy challenging my back because I need to stay in good shape.
Absolutely.
I'm 70, so I'm almost 71, and I met a guy who was 77. He says, "That's it." I'm like, "Why? You could so what? You're 77.
It should be 121.
That's exactly right.
Right? You got like 50 years left.
My mom is 95. She still drives a car. She goes shopping every day. I mean, it's she,
Mhm.
she lives in an active living home. She's always talking about all her friends are on walkers, and she just has the attitude that she's alive and she wants to help people. And
Yeah.
um, that it's your attitude. I think the attitude and these Lifewave patches
Mhm.
are, really, really amazing tools to help you extend your life, extend your telomeres, reset your DNA, get your stem cells active. If you want to do carnosine or glutathione or SB6,
Mhm.
get if you have endocrine issues. But the patches are amazing. So, please join us. Please call Dr. Stacy if you want to have a personal touch. You could sign up under my thing. I encourage people to sign up as brand partners. Even if you don't think of yourself, you say, "Oh, I can't sell anything." You're not selling anything. You're just sharing with
Yeah.
people. It's none of us consider ourselves like great salesmen. It's just like, but this product sells itself. You don't need to, if somebody's open to it, and if they're far enough along in their ascension process, they'll be like, yeah,
Mhm.
let me try it, man. It's light technology, and I'm in.
I love it. I love it. I'm in. Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing everybody on Zoom tonight. And if you happen to miss it for some reason, the recording's available on YouTube. So feel free. We can definitely get you that recording if you want to hear it later.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Dr. Stacey. We really appreciate you coming and spending the time with us every week, and
You're
we're
welcome.
really excited about this technology.
Me too. I look forward to seeing you guys on Zoom soon.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
Dr. Stacey.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Great night.
You too.